Howdy, y'all. Who's ready for the most exciting end to an NBA season, at least in the Western Conference, that we've seen in a long, long time? The poor Eastern Conference just sitting over there, all alone. The Celtics just having fun and everyone else just in disarray. It's gone back to being the Eastern Conference, so we're not even going to talk about it. We're going to take this conference, we're going to throw it in the trash, and we're going to focus on what's best in the West, the wild, wild West, and what we have coming to end the season. Talk a little bit about the potential play-in, and also some of these matchups that we're going to potentially see. There's only 3 teams with clinched playoff spots, so nothing's completely secure yet. But it's going to be such a fun end to the year, and I couldn't be more excited, as you can tell. I want to start here, right in the middle of the conference. I've talked about these guys a lot, but the Mavericks and the potential matchup against the Clippers. Oh, man. I think this is my favorite potential matchup in the first round. We know the history. We know the Luka game winner.
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good!
We also have a healthier, even though they're ancient, Clippers squad. Now, both these teams are heating up. They've won 3 straight. Their last games collectively were wild, with Luka playing with banged up knees, Kyrie, I think, dropping 48 points, and them beating and burying the Rockets in overtime. RIP Houston. I'm sorry I was rooting for you, but next year, I guess. We see Luka playing with this playoff intensity already, Kyrie being a scoring machine, but I'm very intrigued by that Kawhi versus Luka matchup. If Luka's bringing this intensity already, the atmosphere in Dallas, too, is just crazy.
And off to Luka. Back to Exxon.
He's getting his teammates involved, blocking 3-point shots with bloody knees. What more momentum do you need going into the playoffs? But speaking of momentum, Evan Mobley, you had too much momentum when you got broken off by Paul George as he hit that game winner against the Cavs. Holy. You know, I want to really focus on Paul George because he got a lot of criticism in the past few weeks about his play, and he's been turning it up a notch, and he can perform in the playoffs. He can also not perform sometimes. I don't want to talk about it. Are we going to see playoff P? Maybe, but I'm just excited, and hopefully we get 7 games there, and I hope this is our matchup. But it's really looking like that's what it's going to be with the Clippers taking on the Mavs. We got in third currently, but only 1 game back of the Nuggets and Timberwolves, is the youthful OKC Thunder. Holy thunder raining down from the heavens. This young squad is sending a shiver down the spines of opposing teams with their energy, their coaching from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and their leader, MVP caliber, maybe even the MVP. Canadian too, let me say that. Shea running the point, leading this team to 53-25 currently. I don't think anyone wants to face the Thunder in the playoffs. They've got legs still. They also have a lot of talent in that youth. So bringing energy and talent, it's going to be tough in the first round. But they could potentially be going against the Suns or the Pelicans. They're both matched at the same record right now, so it's a coin flip there with who's not going to have to be in the play-in. If they're against the Suns, you know, the Suns are ancient. KD is KD, but KD is also 80. But KD can also drop 80 on your head in a blink of an eye. D-Book, he's fun in the playoffs. He's fun. Some disappointing performances, especially against the Mavs that time. We don't got to talk about that. But I think, I don't know. I think the youth of the Thunder would really take down the Suns for sure. The Pelicans will be a harder matchup for the Thunder if it does flip that way. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at the standings here, and it's really, like I said, the most exciting ending to a season. At the top of the conference, of course, we got the Nugs and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves hanging on to that one spot right now with 37-13 as their record in the conference, which is crazy. I have a hard time going against the Nuggets here. The Timberwolves, yes, they're getting Karl-Anthony Towns back. Yes, they've been winning a lot with 7 wins in their last 10 games without Cat. But the Nuggets, there's something about them. The way they can just turn up. All right, we're going to win. All right, I'm Jokic. I'm going to get a triple-double, I guess. I'm Jamal Murray. I'm going to be healthy in the playoffs and then look like a perennial generational all-star. I do see a back-to-back this year, potentially. But that battle for the 1 seed's very exciting. The Nuggets have won 7 of their last 10 as well, so it's really anybody. It's actually anybody's game with who's going to win this conference. And now if we go on down, we'll start with the Warriors. They're only 11 games back of the Timberwolves, and they're in 10th. The Bucks are 15 games behind the Celtics in the Eastern Conference for second. Mic drop. That was unfortunate. Need a sec. TV timeout. The Warriors have been warrioring lately, winning 7 of their last 10 as well. Holy, I'm repeating myself a lot. Deep breath here. Oh my gosh. And the Warriors could be going against either the Suns or the Pelicans, really, or the Kings. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really going to make any crazy predictions here. I just don't really think many people would like to pay a visit to the Warriors. Pay a visit to playoff Steph, who somehow is better than regular season Steph. I don't know how, as he's up there in the scoring this year still. And Klay's also been looking pretty good. I'm happy for Klay. The Warriors could really put something together here in the play-in. And the Lakers. Oh, man. The Lakers are so weird to me. I don't know what it is. They're like really good, and then they're just really not good. But right now, they've won 8 of their last 10, so they're really good. I don't envision them going far in the playoffs, but I could see them getting into the actual playoffs for sure. Then the Kings and the Pelicans. The Kings, I'm sorry, Kings fans. Malik Monk not being there is, it's actually, the impact's crazy. Oh man, the injury bug is devastating for the Kings because we all want to light the beam. Everyone wants to light the beam. If they're stuck in the play-in this year, I don't see them making it out. Unless De'Aaron Fox just goes crazy and Sabonis can either neutralize AD if that's the matchup. We'll see. It'll be very interesting. I don't know. They got home court, then Sacramento could bring enough noise to carry them through, but it'll be very interesting there. Man, I love basketball so much. This should be just the playoffs. You know, Eastern Conference, you had a good year. No one's going to represent you in the finals this year. It's going to be a Western Conference team versus a Western Conference team. But I'm definitely going to have to do a follow-up video to this when we have everything locked in. We'll do a little play-in preview, and then we'll also look at all the playoff matchups once they're final. Hey, if you're watching this, can you subscribe? That's all. Quick one. Just subscribe. Do it. Okay, bye. I'm so sad the season's coming to an end, but it's going to lead to so much excitement that it might be worth it. Maybe. But that was the Hoop Sense. Keep on shooting the basketball.